And we are going to do a coin roll hunt. Give me a minute and let me get the lights arranged and things set up, and I'll be right back with you. We'll find some coins. Y'all bear with me a second. I'm on my way. How's everyone doing this amazing Wednesday? It is Wednesday, right? Yeah. There we go. Now we get light on the situation for sure. You guys are awful quiet out there today. That's okay though. I get it. It's Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. Everybody's kind of like, what? Plus, no one expected me to be live. Tricked and full jaw. All right, let's go. Just because it's getting closer to show day, and we want to let more of y'all know about the coin show in Admar, Oklahoma. It's going to be hosted by the Admar Coin Club. I'm grateful and proud to be a part of that club, and we're going to have a table there. Hopefully, we're going to see some of you all there. Meanwhile, let's search some coins today. What do you think? I don't know if I got it blew up enough or not. Probably not. There we go. Now, let's see what we can do. Gotta find a way of finding my mark here, don't I? I'll be honest with you, I don't think any of these are any good, but we're gonna look anyways, just because I feel like we're due to find a silver eventually, right? Maybe not. 96, come on now. I'm surprised we ain't found that one silver dime in a long time. 70. Little more date to go. Hold on now, here's one that looks like it might have some promise. 2000D all toned out, looking like silver. Crazy. Nothing in that roll. One roll down. On to the next roll. Meanwhile, I got a question for y'all. Have anybody out there seen one of these rolls? Look at this, y'all. This is Loomis, Fargo, and coins. Huh? Is this like their new company, or what is this? I've only got one. It's the only one I found. Somebody let me know what this is about. Not found one of those rolls before. Loomis and Fargo, it says. Huh. Feel like that could be a thing. No silver. No silver. See how quick I'm hitting these, y'all. Look at them edges and see if we got any silver or not. And then, of course, we want to check the new ones to see if we got any of the new ones, but I don't believe so. No new ones, no silvers in that one. What do we got there? Possible silver there. Let's check it. And no, copper. Date 99. It was a faker. It was a good looking faker. Miss KK, if you see this video later, ma'am, I got an email from you and I got it after your show is when I seen it. So I'm sorry. Y'all be supporting Miss KK. She's been around for a while in the YouTube community. She supported a lot of folks. And y'all should be supporting her channel, going over there and having a good time hanging out. I think she runs a bingo and some other things, plays a lot of music. And overall, she's just a really good person. She's got a good heart. She don't put up with a lot of nonsense. Sometimes people misread that, but I like that about her. You know what I mean? I like no nonsense people. Believe this, I ain't got time in life for a bunch of nonsense. That's a fact. Oh, look at here. Somebody done taped the end of the rolls. Oh boy. We got the tape roll that ends on the personal rolls. Don't know what that's about. Find out here in a second. We're about to find out. Maybe they're all silver. Who knows? They had it sealed like there might have been something good in it. I don't know. Meanwhile, you guys should be following Walker Magnet. Also, we got another cool guy's ink pen here that I use all the time, and that is Copper Owl Coins. So there you go. You can find Copper Owl Coins on YouTube. And you can also find this guy right here, Mr. Walker Magnet, on YouTube also. Good guys, good coin roll hunting shows. Always a good time over there hanging out. Have fun getting to know them in different shows throughout the years. And yeah, good members of the YouTube coin community. Let's see here. What do we got? Don't see any silver. I don't see any silver, but that one right there. 1990. It was a faker. What's this other gnawed up one over here? 65, year before silver. It was closer. Still not what we're looking for. Let's see what we got here. No edges. Oldest one's going to be a 22. Or the oldest looking one. No 26s. Of course not. Why not? Why can't we go roll of 26s? That'd just be wrong, huh? No silver on the edges. Cool in that group. Hey, so guess what I decided to do today, y'all? I was like, you know what? Rent's due first of the month. I'm going to take all my rent money. I'm going to the bank and get all change. So now I've got to search all the change in order to pay my rent. So you see how that works? We're going to get this done today. My bank's going to be like, dude, man, you've been busy. What do you think the landlord would think? I showed up with big old bags of change. Hey, look here. I don't think they'd take it. I think they'd be like, you need to go to the bank, sir. Next roll, here we go. Meanwhile, boy, YouTube is dead today. Y'all are awful quiet. Nobody's wanting to talk to me at all. That's cool. I get it. The video will be here for you to watch later, so it's okay. Meanwhile, coin show, Admar, Oklahoma. Y'all don't want to miss it. It's going to be a good show. It's the second annual coin show for the coin club there. It's going to be a good time for everyone. There's going to be giveaway drawings at the door, different little raffle things they're doing. We're doing things for new beginners in coin collecting, some things to get them interested and started in the coin collecting. We got to pass this on to the new generation so that it don't cease with us, right? Nothing in that stack of dimes. On to the next. My bank's gonna be like, dude, you've been here twice today dumping change. Y'all ever get new neighbors and they just be loud as fuck? I've got new neighbors and I swear on everything, man. They just loud as everything. I don't get it. They're about to irritate me. I can't tell. Last night I chased them in their place by jamming music really loud. I think they got the hint. They are loud. Miss MJ was like, boy, them people are loud. That's all you can hear. Meanwhile, I live by that rule. Mess around and find out. They ain't gonna get too loud and find out. No silver in that one. None of them are 26 designs. Dadgummit. I feel like they're hiding the 2026 coins from us, y'all. I don't know why. Trying real hard to find them and can't. All right. Let's freaking go. Nothing there. Nothing in that. All right, I picked up $300 worth of dimes. So, I mean, we got lots of dimes to search. We got lots of quarters, nickels, all kinds of good stuff. My banker was like, "You want $1,600 worth of change?" I said, "Well, sure. Just, surprise me. Got to pay rent. Pay the change." So I just decided I was going to search it all first before I paid the rent. So there you go. Now we know. And that's not silver. It's an 84 Philadelphia. Kind of cool looking. 74, 74, no, not what we wanted. Not what we wanted or needed. What do we got there? Oh, what year? 74. Boy, it looks so, doesn't it? Okay. Cheater. It's a cheater. Copper edges, copper edges. 2023. None of the new dimes. Boy, these buggers. Where are they at? Absolutely amazing. We ain't found not a one. Not a one yet, y'all. You hear me? Oh, we might have silver right there. That one might be silver. $2019. Gee, man. Not there, it ain't. Thank you for the thumbs up. Hey, Furry, how you doing? Sorry, I'm looking at the coins, How you doing today? Happy Wednesday. It's hump day. It's hump day for them humps, them lady lovely humps. No. Is that what they say? I'm just goofy. It's okay. Can I be goofy today and it be okay? I hope so, because I'm going to be. No. I don't know how to be anything else but goofy today. I just, my first day doing the new gig in the morning time. So that's got my whole day kind of different. But, everybody needs a third job. If you don't have a third job, you're not doing things. No. You know what, Furry? I got another little part-time job just because. It's what you do in these days and times. You just work. Shaw's words, or in Shaw's words, those melons. There you go. Shaw's gave me some terrible news yesterday about Miss Idaho. I don't want to give misinformation, but y'all should probably be praying for her. Yep, sister at my nephew's. Nice. Hope y'all had fun. Gotta take care of my guy's cat. Okay. I didn't know you had a guy or a cat. A guy that had a cat. But there you go. As long as you go take care of it, it'll be all right. He left it in good hands. Need to do DoorDash, but what? Come on now. Got to go finish up at nephew's. Yep. Got to finish one project before you start the next. You know, you'd be like me. You'd be doing 10 things at once. Philadelphia could have been a W. It's the only reason I'm looking at these, y'all, instead of just looking at the edges, because we need them W's. You like the W's, right? Furry says she's getting a W today. Is it a W? Could have been. It's not going to show us Denver. Dirty dog. Dirty dog. Possible W. Philadelphia. My trucker guy wants me to take care of cat every other day, so trying to figure this all out. Well, there you go. Well, you know, he'll take care of you, I'm sure, for doing it. He'll seed your melons, ma'am. Don't tell Shaw's that. He'll be coming to try to bring a cat with him for you to take care of. Be like, what? Well, Furry, you know what? Oklahoma, man, they got all kinds of jobs here. They got so many jobs here that I've got 3 jobs, and sheesh, I don't even know. Yeah. And they got a lot of Uber Eats. And damn knows I use those things too. See, you could be bringing me food. I was just sitting there thinking about Uber eating me a Burger King, the King's Mill or whatever it is they call it, the Whopper. Or yeah, no, that's Burger. Is it Burger King? Yeah, the Whopper. I think they got a Whopper Mill or Whopper rack on sale for like $3.99. Good time to go grab a Whopper, y'all. Or you could have Furry bring it to you. Of course, with that being said, she was going to bring me pizza 2 years ago. I don't know that I'd wait on her to bring you your food. You might be hungry. You might be famished. No. That's good though that you're helping her for. That's what I'm doing basically. I mean, I'm getting paid to do this other little gig in the morning time, but not really about. It's more about helping them than it is getting the gas money. That's about what it amounts to. I get gas money for a week though if I do it, pretty much, I guess. Dadgum, man. Plus, Furry, it's a laundromat. I get to. Oh man, there. Oh, sorry, your chat was froze. It's going to be. Oh man. So the good thing is that you know how I've been talking about selling coins and stuff out the laundromat. That might be a strong possibility in the future. I mean, I'm just saying. I might have the keys to the place now. And me and the owner's been, talking about things, and she had some health issues come up, so I'm helping her out. And hopefully, I think it'll work out to where, I think we're gonna be able to help each other out in the end. So that's how it works. You help somebody, they help you. You know what I mean? And she's a good person, man. I've seen her working her ass off, struggling, trying to run that business by herself. It's tough, man. So, when you know good people, it's good to help them if you can. That's a fact. Plus, it makes me feel good because, lets me know how far my life has came whenever, I'm entrusted way more than other people around me with things. That's a fact. $65. See, the thing was, I was always trustworthy before too. It's just this: you can't equate selling drugs to doing things right. You know what I'm saying? I do in a sense. I still got the same mentality about it, but Hey Cynthia, how you doing? All the way from the Philippines. She's in the future with that bright, shining smile. Hey, I'm sorry, I don't have whatever it was that you were talking about that day. You know me, I don't do all that stuff online. Video stuff. I don't. I got Duo, and that's about it. I don't even know how to use it. I don't even know how to use it right. So when you try to use that other stuff, I don't even know. I'm glad you're doing well. How's Tim doing? Getting ready to graduate? Is he excited? Well, he graduated already. Now he's already in his first year, right? So how much longer before? What's he got? Another 2 years before you guys will transfer to Japan or whatnot? Oh man. Ash, knock, croc, beloved, follow not that which is evil, but that which God, he that doth good is of God, but he doth evil not of God. John 3, blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, thank you. That is true. Can be. And that is written in the version of the Bible that most people got. My whole mind has been opened up at the fact that I have been getting these scriptures that was written by a man that was basically written out of the Bible. You know what I mean? And it changes the whole way that you look and read it all. You know what I mean? Somebody should have hit me to the books that were taken out of the Bible a long time ago. Changes the way you look at things for sure. Meanwhile, who gave the Catholic Church permission to rewrite the Bible anyway? So, I'm just kind of curious. The Dead Sea Scrolls don't lie, and they say that there's 3 books that somehow managed to get written out of the Bible. It's because those 3 books tell you things that the governments and the other people don't want you to know. The same reason why they put Jesus Christ on that cross. It's because they don't want you to be able to lean on him and have a power that's greater than them. That's a fact. The governments want you to stay confused and divided. They don't want you to believe in God. They don't want you to have any faith in anything. You know what I mean? Oh, there goes the chat. I'm sorry, y'all. Graduated was yesterday. He got 5 medals. Nice. I knew it was going to be soon. Congratulations. Well, 5 awards. They give medals for awards there because, you guys do things right. The U.S. should give out some medals. Now we give out ribbons. I get it. I wish, I think it'd been cool to get medals. I wish my kids had got some medals instead of a piece of paper. You know what I mean? Son, I said I'm proud of him. He is a smart young man. He's going to go a long ways in life. Here's a rare coin, y'all. The Hawaiian Islands volcanic. Proof it is really expensive. Proof silver, it's even more expensive. I wonder why the chat on the phone keeps freezing up on me. It's freezing up on me today, y'all. Let's see, is this W? Come on, D. Dadgummit. This could be a W. And it's a Denver, of course. It's okay. We keep looking and looking. We'll find some. We haven't found anything yet today, but I'm convinced we will eventually. He will be in senior high. Nice. Planning to get a summer job. Okay, well, there you go. Good for him. I know you're not happy about that. I know you've not been wanting him to work, but I think that he is ready for work. He's ready to be making some money, Mom. Yeah, did you hear that screaming? That's my new neighbors. They got a kid that don't have a mute button. Maybe I put the sign up outside and they get the hint that I'm in here streaming. Hey, MJ, Squirrel Boy, hey, our new neighbors, boy, they need us. Jeez. Y'all be able to hear that kid in here. I swear to God. They forgot this ain't the trailer park. I'm telling you, hey, this is an apartment complex in the hood. We don't do all, you have to put that child on mute. And you can tell when a child ain't been raised with manners and don't know no better, when they just scream loud and talk loud all the time. And when their parents do it, you know where they got it from. You know what I mean? It's like Sweet Moses, man. Is the whole freaking family deaf? I don't know. Could be. Could be that they're also very intelligent. They just probably ain't got no manners. All right, 15-minute break is over. Well, thank you for coming in. Get back to work. Have a good day. Stay safe, Cynthia. Hey, check this out, y'all. Somebody tell me, have you ever seen a roll like this? Look at this roll. Bye-bye. I'm at work. Have a good day. So, y'all, checked out this roll I got today from the bank. What does this say? This is Loomis, right? And Fargo and Coins and Company. This is a Loomis and Wells Fargo roll. I've never had one before. I don't know what to think about it. Is this going to be a new thing, or is this like a super old roll? Somebody tell me. I'm not going to open it. It don't look that old. I mean, you know what I mean? Could be. I mean, it's got the older design. They're not war nickels. Isn't that different, though? Loomis, Fargo, and Company. The only one I got. Very interesting. I'm keeping it just like that just because it's that interesting to me. Never had one before. It's got to be something either new or old. I don't know which. But it definitely has both companies as one. Maybe that's what's going on. Maybe we're going to transition into only having one company and it'll be both. Maybe the Simpsons were right. Maybe everything's going to be one. Dun, dun, dun. On with the Simpsons predictions. Y'all keep an eye out for Cat Williams. That poor dude, he'll be the next one on the hit list for Hollywood. He done had a whole podcast today on how they done got rid of Jim Carrey. He done named names and told the story, and yeah, sheesh, man. The Illuminati. They done got Jim Carrey and Cat Williams telling on all of them. How's work going, MJ? So, MJ, I went and got my rent money and change. See if we can find something cool. The bank's gonna love me, man. They were like, what? I was like, yeah, I want $200 in this, and I want $200 in that, and I want $200. And then my shitty bank was like, well, you know, we can only give you 2 rolls of each. And I'm like, I know. And then I'm going to the other one. I'm getting 2 rolls of each from that one. And then I'm going to my good bank, and then I can get several hundreds of them. I'm saying it's a newer wrapper. You think so? Did you look it up by any chance? I mean, I don't know. I have no idea. If it is a new one, then it's the first one I've seen, which is odd because I'm going through a lot of coins, but could very well be. And if it's a newer one, then why doesn't it have new nickels in it? You know what I mean? Because it looks like a full roll of 1 year of nickel, but it looks like an older nickel. Hey, Bicentennial, I like those. We'll keep that okay. Yeah, here you go. I got you. Loomis, Fargo, and Company. Loomis, Fargo and Company. Hey T-Rep, how you doing? Hope you're having a good lunch break. You got a picture of it? It's just very interesting to me. You know me, I like stuff that's odd. I like to find out the answers to things. You know what I mean? This world is full of questions and no one ever tries to get the damned answers. That's probably half of what's wrong with the world. All these questions, nobody has any answers. So see, I'm the guy, I like to find the answers. I hope everyone's having a great lunch break. And guess what? It is Wednesday. And that means that we are 2 days away from Good Friday, which means that we are 5 days away from the day that we celebrate the resurrection of the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. So there is a cool upcoming thing for everybody. Meanwhile, we've got a coin show, the 3rd and the 4th. Will be shut down in time for Easter Sunday on the 5th. So if you guys happen to be in the Oklahoma City area, you should swing by Admar, Oklahoma, and come visit the coin show. Second annual coin show there. Okay, let's see. Do we got any silver? Any silver? Any silver? Nope. 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 Okay. Drop those ones in the bucket. Let's see what we got here. Any silver? Any edges? Any silver? Any silver? Any edges? Any edges? Whoa. Someone get me with a penny. Sometimes you end up with a penny. And that's an 83 that's beat all the crud. How you like that? Copper, 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 copper edges, no silver. No new dimes, no silver. We got Miss Furry. She's looking it up. Thank you, Furry. I appreciate that. God knows I need the help. My eyeballs are shut. Brain has more white spots on it than regular ones, probably. Somebody one day was like, "How you feeling?" I was like, "Well, that is an interesting question." I can say this. Last part of this week, I've been kicking ass and taking names all week. Trying to play catch up, trying to get things done in time for the coin show, trying to get everything worked out. Super glad not to be, yeah. Next week, I'll pay the price for it, and the doctors will be like, "What did you do?" I said, "Well, I had a coin show." No. I'm excited about it. Miss NJ is going to be there. See, y'all should come and get to give me and Miss NJ. She said she's giving out free squirrel hugs. Dun, dun, dun. Nothing in that part of them dimes either. No new ones. Oh my goodness. No dimes for us today that we found anything in so far. Starting to feel some kind of way about this, I am. Yep, MJ said, yep, she's going to be there passing out squirrel heads. There was melons that, Shaw's would be there. He'd be like, okay. Y'all be praying for Miss Idaho. I heard some things yesterday, and they got some news that was not great news, but I don't want to be the one to break that news to any of y'all. But yeah, be praying for Miss Idaho for sure. I think we've already been praying for Miss Idaho, but I think she might need a little more prayer now. I think I found it. What's the word? What's the good word? We got the $1 million roll first. There's only 2 of them in the world. We got one of them. Not a thing. Not possible. Not me. In 1997, they added Fargo and Company to it. Well, then why haven't I seen any of them? It's weird, isn't it? Until now, really? I mean, how many coins have we searched? Huh. So when did they stop doing it? I wonder. Because they don't do it on the new ones. Huh, that's interesting. Well, they don't do it on the new ones. I mean, because I've got rolls that are newer than that. They're not on them. Gotta look for there. Nope, not on that one, not on that one. Well, thank you for looking it up. That's pretty interesting. Now we know. Knowing is half the battle. I feel like we all learned something. Ferry's the one with the educational wisdom of the Google. Hey, bicentennial quarter. I've been saving those babies. They stopped when they were bought by another company. Huh. Well, I wonder who bought them now, because now it's Wells Fargo, 2 different companies. Very interesting. Curiosity is piqued. Furry's getting it figured out. She said, I got something for your curiosity. Watch this. She said, any more questions, sir? Hey, it's springtime and you get your melons planted. There was my Shaw's question of the day. Have you planted your melons yet? No. Bird's like, I have not. They're on consignment. Birdie's melons are on consignment, she said. She has not planted them. They're not going to grow this spring. What kind of melons do you like, Furry? Watermelon, cantaloupe, dew melon, tomatoes. Oh man, there you go. We've got tomatoes voluntarily coming up from last year. Awesome, awesome. That means you did something right. That's what that means. Oh no, I need a sewing machine. My money bag's got a tear in it. I need a sewing machine. Gotta turn the money bag. Honeydew melons. From Ireland. Nice. How do you know they're from Ireland? I guess you buy special seeds that are from Ireland, huh? I wouldn't know. Yeah, heck yeah. Honeydew melons are yummy. Yes, they are. Gonna eat some green stuff. It'll be honeydew melons. Israel. Okay, Israel. I got you. Well, yeah. They got good honeydew melons? I didn't know. I always liked American melons. I guess Israeli melons are probably okay. I don't know. I ain't never. I'll be honest with you, I ain't never dated just no Israeli girl. I don't know. I don't know what that'd be like. Couldn't tell you. Now's probably a good chance they trying to get out of Israel. They got websites. They trying to get you to adopt them grown women. Like, hey, I'm needing a husband. Oh, they're sun-kissed. Okay, nice. Sun-kissed dew melons. Boy, now that sounds like a trick. Just saying. I didn't know better. I think that was something else. I'd be like, okay, hold up a second. Hey, Shaw's Mining, how you doing? Shaw's, I had told people in the chat to be praying for Miss Idaho, but I didn't tell them anything else because I didn't know what all you had found out yesterday for sure, and I don't want to spread any misinformation. You know what I mean? So, you're welcome. I hope you're doing well. Trust me, I know that yesterday was probably a kick in the gut for you and me both, but it'll get better. It'll take a few days, but the shock of it will wear off, and you'll start putting together a plan. And that's very important, Shaw's, to help her formulate a plan. You know what I mean? I'm very grateful I've had MJ helping me with well, there you go. Well, she can do it. I'm telling you, that timeline just gives her something to beat. You hear me? These crazy ass people about gave me a heart attack like over a half a year ago, Shaws. You hear me? Quickest way to worry somebody is to be like, oh, by the way, you're dying. You know what I mean? By the way, I don't want to shock all y'all, but every one of you that's in this chat, you're all dying. Okay? Believe that. Ain't no one gonna leave this world alive. Well, I'm not gonna say that. There could be. There's been a couple that's got to leave this world in one piece. But I'm just saying, it's highly unlikely. You know what I mean? I'm so sorry to hear that. You know what, though? It's going to be okay, Shaws. I'm telling you, she can beat it. She just got to look at that stuff. Here's the way I've done it, Shaws. I don't know if this works for everybody or not, but I've had a lot of enemies in my life, and I've fought a lot of fights. You hear me? So I just look at this stuff as like the worst enemy I've got, and I've got to figure out a way to beat it. I don't lose. You hear me, Shaws? So Miss Idaho and what she's facing, she can beat that. You know what I mean? She just got to decide she's gonna beat it, and that's gonna be it. You hear me? So help her get a plan together on how to beat it. Like I said, I'm very grateful. MJ has been so supportive, helping me get back and forth to doctor's visits, back and forth to treatments when I couldn't even hardly walk. You hear me? So yeah, you're gonna need to be that person for her, and I'm glad she's there. You're there with her, so at least she's got somebody. If I didn't have MJ here, I wouldn't have nobody. So I'd be trying to figure out how to do all this shit on my own, and well, it's hard to drive yourself when you can't drive. You know what I mean? And sometimes after some of that stuff, you can't drive. You know, they sedate you so bad, and you're so messed up by the time you get out of there. You're like, huh? You don't even know which side's up. No. Shaw's told her, them doctors, I'm telling you. So, yeah. It's been over 8 months ago that they told me 6 months. I needed to make plans and I needed to be prepared to leave this world in 6 months. And here I am. And I plan on being there. You hear me? So Miss Idaho does not need to listen to that number. You hear me? All that should be is a goal for her to beat. That's what it was for me. They gave me a goal to beat, and I'm beating it. So yeah, she can beat it. Plus, we found what? What did you find out about it? What did you find out about your dad? I don't understand. Well, Charles, I mean, you can be depressed about it if that's what you want to be, but that is not going to help you any at all. You're not going to beat it that way. You know what I mean? Just not. You can beat it by saying, you know what, this stuff has no hold on me and I can beat it. That's it. That's all you got to do. Put your mind to it. Be like, this is just another fight. The worst part about this fight is fighting something that's invisible. The only thing you can see is the side effects of it. You know what I mean? Like when I look in the mirror, I can tell a difference in myself. My brother's B-Day was yesterday, was told Miss Idaho has stage 4 cancer. Well, so now what you got to do, Shaz, is not be negative at all. Right now, what Miss Idaho needs more than anything else is someone to be positive. You know what I mean? I know because, see, now I'm going to tell on Miss MJ, and see, she probably didn't even notice I noticed, but when we got the news and we had to go to the hospital for them to have that talk with us, I could see it in her afterwards. You know what I mean? MJ was crying. She was sad about it. I'm not going to lie. I had tears, but they were almost more tears of joy because I was like, well, thank God they finally figured out what was wrong with me. You know what I mean? I've been dying for years trying to figure out what the hell, and these people just had no real clue at all. They've been working on everything under the sun until they finally figured out what they think it is. So there you go. At least she knows how to start working on it. You hear me? Start working against it, and she's gonna need you to be strong. Miss MJ has been strong when I wasn't, so there you go. You're gonna have to be strong for her, and I know that you're going through stuff with the loss of your dad and brother, but you're gonna have to put that on the back burner. you're going to have to suck it up and you're going to have to just be there for her because she is alive and she needs you to help her stay alive. You hear me? I got dead kids, dead dad, dead grandparents. I ain't got a whole lot that's alive. You hear me? But in order to keep myself alive, I have to focus on doing what I got to do every day for myself to keep myself going. So you're gonna have to, yeah. Well, Shaws, this is the thing. There is ways around that. Believe this. Look, I don't want to sound unsympathetic, but today I went to work at my third job. You hear me, Shaws? Meanwhile, I was put on disability, Social Security disability, over 3 years ago because of the fact I am dying. You hear me? And I am working 3 jobs. Do you hear me? So no, she don't have to quit. She can decide to quit because they told her to quit. Because they told me I had to quit and that I couldn't work and that I shouldn't be working and I shouldn't be walking and I can't do shit. And you know what I do? Every day I do it. You ask MJ. Every day I do it. You hear me? So Miss Idaho can do it. If you let them doctors get in her head and if she believes that shit, then she'll never do the impossible and beat it. You hear me? That is the worst thing she could do is give up her job and give up her life that's going to keep her busy and keep her mind off of stuff. That's what someone told me yesterday. They were like, well, these jobs are something that keeps you occupied, keeps my mind busy to where I'm not focused on the negative. So that is what you're going to have to do, because I promise you this, if she quits that job, if she gets negative about it and she sits at home, she will die. That's a fact. When you stop fighting it and you stop working and you lay down, you die. That's a fact. So just keep that in mind, Shaws. You're her friend and you're the one that's there with her. So it is up to you to keep her moving and to keep her going. If she don't, and she puts that in her mind that she can't and that she don't have a chance, well then, you know what I mean? That'll be a wrap. The only person that gets to decide that is her and the good Lord upstairs. Nobody else. Yeah, Furry, that's she should be. And now that they've diagnosed her with that, all she's got to do is go fill out paperwork. Trust me, as soon as I was diagnosed, they put me on Social Security disability. It's not even like the judge will just sign the shit. So, yeah, you're going to need to get the doctors to fill out some forms, and then you're going to need to go get the paperwork filled out. Go to a lawyer. There's disability lawyers. Yeah. When depression will get you down. I'm telling you. Look, hey, when I was in Florida before I left, I was so fucking depressed. I mean, you would not even believe I was at a low in my life, depressed, because I knew that I had shit that was killing me. I knew I hadn't been dealing with it because I was chasing some freaking butterfly dream rainbow around instead of taking care of myself. And you don't need lawyers, but you can go get one. I promise you they will do it for free if you have cancer. They are not even going to charge you if you have a debilitating disease. There's lawyers that will take it pro bono. The state pays them mother suckers. You know what I mean? They will get a very small percent of what she has coming, but she has to be doing this like right now. Like for real, the hospital will give her paperwork to fill out right there at the hospital. That should be happening. These are the kind of things that you need a friend to help you with. I'm telling you, because Miss MJ is the one that took me to the place to do the paperwork and stuff for here in Oklahoma and to get it all transferred to here. And yeah, so Shaw's, you're gonna have to be that friend, buddy. She needs that friend. You know what I mean? Believe this, Shaws, they put me on Social Security disability, and the last thing the federal government wanted to do was have to give me back some of my tax money because of the fact that I have federal offended. I'm the guy that makes automatic weapons. The last thing they want to do is have to give me a steady paycheck so I can make automatic weapons. They ain't got no choice. I paid taxes, you hear me? Miss Idaho has paid taxes. She is due her money back. Believe that. Meanwhile, the best thing all of y'all could do in the chat that's hearing this and seeing this is just continue to keep praying for Miss Idaho. Pray for Shaws that he gets the strength to get through all this. Pray for Miss MJ that she can keep tolerating my ignorant ass and keep getting me back and forth to treatments and putting up with me, because I'm telling you, us patients are a pain in the ass, right? I'm not the best patient in the world sometimes. I'm grouchy, sick, moody, pissed off because, yeah, well, you get mad when you find out you're dying and there ain't nothing you can do about it. Unless you believe that, what you got to do is you got to believe that there's a God upstairs and he can help you get through it. You hear me? I'm pretty sure most days I don't even like looking in the mirror because I feel like I look like shit. I feel like I'm half the man I used to be. But every day I'm grateful that I'm taking another breath. Every night when I go to bed, I thank God for another day. I thank God for MJ. I thank God for the doctors and nurses that are helping keeping me alive. So that's what you got to do. And I feel like sometimes that I open up too much to you all. But truly, you Shaws, I know you guys are going through a lot, but I promise you, you don't even know half of what I'm going through. So it's easy for me to tell you that, hey, other people's going through this shit and she can beat it, but negativity will get you nowhere. And I can be empathetic and I can be sympathetic, but I will not hold back the reality of this. She needs someone to push her. She's going to have to push herself to all new limits. You hear me? This is a different challenge than anything she has ever faced before in life. I promise. And I know that it takes the wind out of you when someone says you only got so long to live. But what you got to do is take that negativity and turn it into positivity and say, I'm going to prove them wrong. You hear me? That's the only way this works, is if you say you're going to prove them wrong. I'm sitting here doing stuff right now that the doctor says I shouldn't be doing. I should not be doing this. I should not be straining my eyes. I should not be sitting on a computer. I should not be out walking. I should not be out driving. I should not be out anything. But I am. You hear me? So let this be a witness to you that she can do it. She can do anything she puts her mind to. Believe that. And if she prays on it and she has God behind her, then she can do anything that she puts her mind to. Anything. Here's one way of looking at it, Shaz. You're her strength. So if she's not strong enough, it's because you, her foundation, is not strong enough. So you're going to need to strengthen up, buddy. She's going to need your back to help support her and hold her up for this fight. And what that means is you're going to have to put what you're going through last. And trust me, God will work it out in your favor. And at the end of it all, you're going to feel a lot better about it. And I think you'll feel a lot better about it 2 years from now when we're on here talking about how Miss Idaho's doing. You hear me? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about 2 years from now, Miss Idaho, we're going to be celebrating the fact that them doctors didn't know what they were talking about, okay? All right? I'm going to put that out there in the universe. We're going to pray on that. We're going to believe it. And it's going to be the way it is, right? Right? Right, Furry? Right. Right. Meanwhile, Miss Idaho, just know this. We're thinking of you and we're praying for you. And you can beat this. What you got to do is stay positive. Don't listen to them doctors with all the negative. Just take home the positive. Every doctor's appointment I go to, I hear positive and negative. And you know what I take home? The positive. I leave the negative at the doctor's office. I don't even listen to that part of it. I just listen to the positive. I don't want to hear about how bad it's going. I want to hear about how good it's going, how much improvement has changed, or how much this is done. You know what I mean? Last scans I went into that we had shown, they showed new growths and new lesions that they call them, and that's it. All you got to do is peanut butter and jelly. Oh man, I like peanut butter and jelly. So all I took home from that was, well, I got some more work to do. I got other things to work through, right? So hold on, y'all. I'll be back. I don't know what the hell. y'all hear that? I think they done turned the place into a motorcycle track. All right, y'all, there you go. Now, see, that's how you handle that. Went and talked to the new neighbors, got it all figured out, told them I needed about 30 minutes and no motorcycle riding. So, MJ, I told the new neighbors, I was like, look, we're live streaming over here. We can't have the motorcycle running downstairs. God bless them. So, 30 minutes, y'all got me, and then I'm going to cut off here so they can work on their motorcycle. And then I'll pop back up with you all tomorrow. Now, this evening we'll be live on Whatnot again. And they'll be doing an auction and coin roll hunt over there to see if we can find anything that's worth more than face value on here. Thank you, MJ. She said, I'm back. How's it going there? Brr, I got a cold. What did you get cold from? Did you find anything worth anything more than face value? I don't think so. There you go. All right, y'all. One more roll of nickels. MJ's like, well, we're going to get through the rest of these customer rolls that we got from the bank. Oh, here we go. Now, look at this. Now, see, now these are customer rolls, right? Now, check this out. Look at the name on that. Moolah. Moolah. All right, let's go. 48. Man, I don't see anything in these. I'm hunting fast. MJ says I'm hunting fast like that Iowa guy. If y'all haven't been watching him, there is a coin roll hunter that does like verticals. Doing my shipment 10 toes halfway through. What? 10 totes halfway through. There you go. That one there's an 83B. What do you got on this one? You got pots on the Mars. You got another one there. Nothing on those yet. You got about quarter of a roll. Holy cow. Well, don't have too much fun with the shipment. All right, y'all, one more roll of nickels. Hey, there we go. What is that one there going to be? $2,003. It was a faker. Man alive, y'all. We haven't found any silver today at all. I don't know what is happening. Meanwhile, Miss Furry, y'all got to find some people that want some jewelry. Get the YouTube folks aware of the fact that we're going to be back over on YouTube again doing things like that a little bit here and there. Because, well, we got a bunch of jewelry, but we're about to start melting, turning into things. That was a 2005D, but it was beat up. It was ugly. You don't want to keep the ugly coin, do you? The ugly coin's not worth any money, is it? It was a 2005, but it was beat up. It looked like it'd been through a war. I don't know, MJ, what do you think? Do we keep the dirty, beat-up coin? Well, they are, but only if they're in, like, good condition, you know what I mean, in decent shape. They can't be all beat up, looking like someone done took them through the hammer. And they could be, the ones that are worth the most are the San Franciscos, the proof, whether or not they're silver or they're just proof. The other ones are worth money, but the better condition they're in, the more money they're worth. You know me, Furry. I just try to keep the cool ones. Love all coins, MJ says. Well, yeah. See, if MJ had it her way, the whole apartment would be full of coins. We might be sleeping on coins. We would eat off of coin plates. We would have, yeah, coinomics. That's your problem too? Oh boy, there you go. See, that's and between the two of us, you can believe this. We got a coin issue here. As it's better than a drug issue, we got coin problems. What's your addiction? Coins? Guess if you're going to be addicted to something, it might as well be coinage. You're okay doing that. It's better than heroin and meth. You're okay. Change all over my carpet. Oh, man. Computer desk. Yeah, you ever see mine? I don't even know what my desk looks like. Grilled chicken and Swiss for lunch. Nice. Hey, did you know that now they make these little things that you can buy at Walmart that's like McGriddles? That's right. You can buy yourself some McGriddles at Walmart and make them yourself in 1 minute in the microwave. Huh? Yum, that's right. That's like one of my favorite things is French fries from McDonald's and the McGriddle. Now that I discovered those from Walmart, McDonald's done lost my business. You hear me? I don't have to mess with them anymore. I spend 1 minute at the microwave. It actually takes about a minute, 15 seconds. Then I'm good to go. I'm out the door. I got the sausage egg with the maple pancakes on it. Good to go. Got it from Dollar Tree. Nice. Hey, that sounds good though. Dollar Tree be having some fire stuff back there in the back. You know what I like from Dollar Tree? They got the Philippine ice cream. Huh? You know what I'm talking about? Kind of rainbow colored, the Philippine ice cream. They got it. Yeah. That's one of the only places that sells it is Dollar Tree and Dollar General. Yeah. You can get it in the little, pint-sized things. It's pretty cool. I like it. Fast Trip, $1.50. What? Okay, well, I didn't even know that. But there you go. 64. That thing looks like it's been hit with a hammer. I don't even know if we got a Fast Trip around here. Do we have a Fast Trip around here, MJ? I'll be honest with you. I ain't seen a Fast Trip around here. Well, I don't go to Fast Trips, so I don't know. I might have one. That might not be a thing here in Oklahoma City. We might not have Fast Trips. I'm in my head trying to think of where one's at. I don't know. Oh, sandwich brand. Okay, I got you. Well, I wonder if it actually was made by Fast Trip. Huh? Maybe Fast Trip made a bunch of sandwiches they couldn't sell them nowhere else. They sold them to Dollar Tree. Yeah, I don't think we do. I think them ladies might be right. I think we might be beat around here on that. They might be like, no, no, sir. We have none for you today. Dimes, man, why? I'm gonna knock out these dimes just because I feel like I need to. My eyes are already shot by the time I'm done doing this. So we might as well knock out the dimes now. I'm gonna be blind for 3 hours afterwards. Might as well just get the dimes done now. That's the reality of it. Let's see what the date on that one is. 89. All right. Nothing in those, y'all. I ain't seen not one new dime yet. Miss MJ, when do you get change again? Tomorrow, isn't it? Oh, man. We got to get some more than $half. Her bank's the only bank around here got $half, y'all. I can't get $half for mine unless I buy a whole box. I should have thought about it and ordered a box for today, and I didn't. So that was my fault. I apologize. All right, y'all. One more roll of nickels, and then we're going to cut out of here so the neighbor can work on their shop there much because it's cheaper to get some of that at Walmart. Well, but now it's true. Meanwhile, China probably owns that group also, but I don't know. I try to give anybody money but Walmart. That place, I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like it's not good. Walmart's not a good corporation. It supports a lot of stuff in China. I just don't do it a whole lot. I try not to. I go to Walmart every week, twice a week. I do shop at Walmart, but I don't like having to do it. I try to buy stuff everywhere else if I can. Miss MJ took me to this place called Sprouts or Twigs or something like that. They got all kinds of healthy stuff. It's crazy, man. I don't know. It's called Sprouts 60-minute round trip to Walmart. Woo-wee. Well, see, that's why you go once a week, right? That's the trip you make once a week. I know when I lived in Missouri, it was that, it was 30 minutes one way to Walmart. So it was a 60-minute round trip. That means I only went, when I had to, when I was going into town that direction. Now I live right up the street from Walmart. It's about a 3-minute drive, 5 minutes if the traffic's messed up. Probably be about a 4-minute walk, but I can't walk well. 41. Look at there, y'all. That was almost a war nickel. Look at that. Almost a war nickel. I almost want to test that one to see. All right, y'all. I think that's it. I think that was the end of the roll hunt for right now. Meanwhile, I know the neighbors are out there waiting to get to work on their motorcycles, so we want to give them some space to do that. And Jay's like, what? We're working on motorcycles now? Look here. Welcome to the neighborhood. All right, y'all. There's the channel on Whatnot. You're going to see this here signification. The name of the channel is JC Silver and Gold. do me a favor, pop over there to Whatnot. It's an app that's on your phone, on your computer. It's absolutely free. Click on that, hit the follow. I'd appreciate it. You can leave a DM on anything on there that you see or like, or just leave me a DM saying, hey, we came over here and followed you, Jeff. I appreciate you. Meanwhile, I'm going to give some shout outs to some people like this guy right here, Copper Owl Coins. Copper Owl Coins, I've shouted you out a few times on Whatnot. I know that it's helped Mr. Walker Magnet here, who has had himself some new subscribers come over from Whatnot. I appreciate you, Walker. Thank you for the membership. Y'all be following these here folks. These are the people that I push out on the Whatnot platform, are good people from the YouTube coin community. Get over there. If you like coin roll hunts, be following these two gentlemen. They both have awesome hunts, good people. Meanwhile, I want you to know this for fact. God loves you right where you're at. And there is nothing in this world that you can't get through or get around with his help. All right, y'all. I want you to remember that. And remember this. Keep your heads up, your feet down. Keep reaching for them stars. Keep stacking that silver and gold. Thank you, Furry. Thank you, MJ. I'll see you all in the next one. By the way, we got a coin roll hunt tomorrow right here on YouTube, and a possible game if y'all decide to. Up to you. All right, y'all. God bless, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.